What happens when we mix two different liquids together? Well, I've got some water, which I've added some food coloring to it. I'll fill the test tube about half full with the water. Then I'll add some methanol, which I've made red with some red food coloring, and gently add that so that the methanol will be on top of the water. Methanol has a lower density than water and therefore will float on top of the water as long as I don't mix it too much. I fill it up all the way so that no air will be trapped. And so now we've got two distinct liquids. Then I'll place a tube, insert into a rubber stopper, one-hole rubber stopper, on top of that and push it in tight so that the liquid will move up the tube. So the liquid is right up here. Now, as I mix the two solutions by moving it sideways, notice that the liquid suddenly dropped down to here, from here down to here. Let's mix it a bit more. And it dropped a bit further. And further yet. And the liquid is all the way down to here. So it dropped a distance like that. And you notice now the color is fairly uniform throughout so that we have fairly good mixing of the two liquids. Why does it decrease in volume? Well, this shows that the combined volume is not conserved. So when we have two volumes and mix them together, the net volume is actually slightly lower than the sum of the two volumes together. And that's because there's space between the water molecules and between the methanol molecules that each of the other liquids occupies. So that the overall space that is occupied by the two different liquids is less than when they're separated. If you don't have glass tubing available, you can also use some plastic tubing that's available from a party store. So I've put the plastic tubing in a one-hole stopper. You could possibly even use a straw, a small straw, to put in the stopper, and then again we press it on tight, push it up good and high so that the liquid is well up into the tube, and you can see it all the way up to here. So the liquid goes up quite a ways, and again if I mix that, you can see it dropping down rapidly. It's down to here now. We'll mix the two liquids thoroughly, and the liquid has dropped from about that distance. So this works well. It's not quite as visible, but nevertheless you can still see the liquid in the translucent plastic tube.